we go, fight fans, moving right along with the next bout of the evening. This fight goes down inside the AKA middleweight division, a catchweight of 180 pounds. This fight being brought to you by our friends right here in Marksville, Bentley's Automotive. And now, please welcome your first fighter to the cage. Put your hands together for Will Smith.
Will Smith ready to get active again. This time it'll be at 180 pounds. Another one of those Team 515 products. 5'9", 177.5 pounds. Both guys had very similar measurables, as you saw. Each have a 70-inch reach. Duhon will be a couple inches taller. But Will Smith fighting out of Longview, Texas, representing Team 515. Ready to see him get back out there once again, Matt.
Yeah, last time we saw Will Smith out here, he had a piston of a jab, was able to sit his opponent down, and just looked like an absolute unit. Kind of a soft-spoken guy, not much bravado to him, but I tell you what, a killer. And I think he's well built, looks the part. This is a good matchup. This is an exciting fight. Yeah, he's going to have to deal with some wrestling from young Trey Duhon, but...
And I am ready to see him try and deal with that. Last time we saw him take on Kason Charlton, it was really a steamroll by Will Smith. Like you said, he had the jab going, hurt Charlton to the body, just kind of teed off on him, finished him off. And I'm ready to see if he can deal with a wrestler like Trey Duhon and see if there's a full skill set here for Will Smith, because there's no question about the boxing.
No doubt about it, no doubt about it. And I think if he can come out here and address a couple takedown attempts early, he will be able to get some momentum going.
Yeah, he was certainly teeing off on Kason Charlton their last matchup. Will Smith back in there for the second time, chasing a 2-0 start as an amateur.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for his opponent. Here is Trey Duhon.
Trey Duhon coming out to some Lil Wayne.
Why not, baby?
Louisiana's favorite, of course. Duhon representing Fight Fitness Academy. 6 foot tall, 179 3/4. Out of Sulphur, Louisiana. Trey Duhon 1-0 as well as an amateur. He'll be looking to move to 2-0 here tonight.
Yeah, also coming off of somewhat of a steamrolling in his last time out. Trey Duhon, a guy that I've had my eye on for a little bit, wrestled at the NAIA, something like that.
NAIA. Trust me, I used to do NAIA baseball games. It's a tough thing to say over and over.
Twist it up over here, but my boy wrestled at the collegiate level, has a good amount of grappling to his game. Now he's over here boxing with the boys over in Sulphur, training with Jace Carpenter and Papa Carpenter right there, and putting it together as best he can. Came out of the cage the last time, looked me straight in the face and said, let's get back out there again as soon as possible. So we took him up on his offer and put him back out there.
It doesn't get much faster than 3 weeks later. We saw him back on March 7th. As Matt said, he steamrolled Julio Melendez, rear naked choke in the first round, and he'll be looking to move to 2-0 here tonight. This is a great matchup, it really is. Both fighters 1-0, both look dominant in their first fight, 2 different skill sets. Just really excited for this one. I think it's probably our best matchup on the undercard and prelims here. And it's the main event of the undercard for a reason.
For a reason. Shout out to Miss Amber. She does the matchup, she does the card makeup, and she always does a phenomenal job. And I think she's asked both of us before if we wanted a hand in it, and it's just like, I feel like you do, that's you do your job. For sure, she does a great job.
Here we go, fight fans. 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action inside the AKA middleweight division, a catchweight of 180 pounds. This fight being brought to you by Bentley's Automotive right here in Marksville. And now, introducing your first fighter. Fighting out of the Bayou Raps blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist representing Team 515. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 177.5 pounds. Fighting out of Longview, Texas, here is Will Smith. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the EMD red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist representing the Fight Fitness Academy. He stands 6 feet even, weighing in at 179 3/4 pounds. Fighting out of Sulphur, Louisiana, here is Trey Duhon!
Ready to cap off the undercard, Trey Duhon, Will Smith. Clash of styles as both look to move to 2-0 as amateurs.
Southpaw stance from Duhon, chin in the air, right hook. Finds its target. Good feint from Duhon. Outside low kick. Big right hand comes very close. Duhon eats some punches on his way in, changes level and looks for the takedown attempt.
Yeah, had to eat some shots coming in, but now he's going to secure the takedown. Will Smith tried to grab a hold of the neck. Duhon's going to end up on top, right into half guard.
You got to know Duhon's going to be a unit on top as well. Very heavy, good hip pressure, using his underhook. Just taking the wind from the sails of Will Smith.
Yeah, Duhon able to get it right where he wants this fight. You don't want to stand with Will Smith. You can see
I mean, he's got some pop.
Yeah, he's quick too. But Duhon has the fight where he wants it now. 2 minutes to work from the top.
Duhon doing a good job of using shoulder pressure here, keeping his opponent flat to the mat, not letting him move his hips left and right. Get his guard going, get his guard back. Beautiful pass here. Duhon steps over into a crucifix position, getting to work from the crucifix, but Will Smith just strong.
Strong, goodness. Just bench pressing him. Halfway through round number 1. Duhon once again trying to pin that arm. Really a unique position here.
Crucifix again for Trey Duhon.
Back into half guard. 1 minute to go in this first. I'd like to see Duhon do something with this. Looks like he's got a hold of the neck, but I don't think he's going to do it from this position.
Well, it's going to be hard to get the squeeze appropriately from there.
45 seconds left to work. He's trying to pin that arm. There it is once again. Duhon has been in control. He had a couple shots on the way in, but excuse me, trying to secure the takedown.
Will Smith needing
since
to shrimp out, needing to create some. And Duhon taking the back viciously, flattening out Will Smith here and punching him in the ears, and gets a finishes with the ground and pound there. I mean, not a lot of unanswered shots. Felt like Will Smith was trying to fight out of it, but Trey Duhon gets the finish from the back position.
Elite stuff here by Duhon. Smith, I mean, he was just right on him. Smith was trying to get up immediately onto the back from Duhon, flattened him out, and just started raining down shots. That's quite a few unanswered shots right there. I thought initially maybe that was premature. Watching it back, that's quite a few shots. And they're going to keep coming for the next 15 seconds, too. That's the thing.
And they are amateurs,
yes,
and I'm not totally mad at it. Will Smith was fighting out of the position.
Yeah, it was close.
Good stuff by Trey Duhon. Will Smith has nothing to hang his head about.
Ladies and gentlemen, our
we'll get the young
referee
man
has
back out
called a
there as well.
stoppage to the action at 2 minutes 49 seconds in round number 1, declaring a winner, Trey Duhon.
Certainly not an effort to hang your head about if you're Will Smith. Gonna have to deal with guys like Trey Duhon, though. These elite wrestlers. Great work by Trey Duhon. He's gonna move to 2-0 here tonight. and he looks so good at times, Matt.
He really is a problem, young Trey Duhon.
That's going to finish off our undercard. Trey Duhon picks up the win and moves to 2-0. Will Smith will fall to 1-1. Another quick finish here tonight at AKA 54. We are rolling right along. We've only gone to the judges twice tonight.
We're trying to get these patrons out in the casino.
Get them out there to Club Mazzazz. Yeah, the after
that
party.
was the plan.
Yeah, that's what it is.